Hello there, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. And we're just doing a quick new moon in Scorpio check-in for what is going on in this middle of November 2023. So we're going to do a combination of Moonology Oracle cards, and then we will be doing some tarot for a past, present, future around this new moon in Scorpio. Spirit, let's see what we've got for our beautiful Scorpios. All right, we have adjustments are required. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality. And we have, yes, the end of a tough cycle approaching. So Scorpio, let's take a look at these as we clarify them. So in the immediate past, we have this third quarter moon, and the third quarter moon, Scorpio, is really kind of like, you know, the last phase before things really go into a new beginning. So I feel like in your immediate past, you're coming into this new moon phase with some adjustments needing to be made. Like maybe you've had to tweak a few things. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm just really preparing for a fresh new breakthrough, especially for you Scorpios. If you also have a prominent Scorpio placement, especially if it's your moon, your rising, Venus, Mars, this is going to be an extra powerful time, and you definitely will be feeling it. Let's clarify that with our oracle. Let's see, which one is this? The Queen of the Moon. Sometimes I get these decks mixed up because I have so many. All right, and we have acceptance. So Scorpio, accept whatever adjustments are that need to be made. Don't be afraid to make those. Don't be afraid to try them out, and don't be afraid to accept help from outside sources. Scorpio tends to be a little bit of a lonery sign. You tend to want to go things on your own sometimes, but this is a time when you really do need the help of others. And guys, we're just playing around with our setup today. This is the first time I've tried doing a reading with just the cards and not me on the camera. So let me know what you think about that. I know a lot of readers do it this way, and it's just a little bit something different for us to try. I may do a poll and see what people prefer, to have it in person or, you know, on camera. So here we go with our present energy. This is what's coming in with the actual new moon. That will be on Monday. Yeah, Monday early morning, we're going to have that. And so this is what you'll be feeling when that arrives. So balance your spirituality and practicality. The full moon energy of Pisces is coming in to influence that time. So Scorpio, I feel like this is a very, I won't say perfect time for you. It is going to require all the things that your sign is aligned with, which is transformation, change, growth, personal development, going on a deep dive. I do think that with this Pisces energy, though, you really do have some good vibes coming your way because it's a fellow water sign. So this is really going to help you to not be too overwhelmed by the spiritual feelings that you're having, but also bringing in your practical nature as well into how to balance your intuition, how to transform your life in a practical way that's really going to be beneficial for you. Let's get a clarifier on this one too. All right, and we have boundaries on top of that, Scorpio, and I love this because to me that's very protective. I feel many times, you know, when you had that Pisces energy coming into that, and for you, especially at this time during this new moon and this next phase of your life, you may be feeling very sensitive, very vulnerable, and it's important to learn to keep those healthy boundaries around yourself. Don't let people, you know, literally burst your bubble, right? I love seeing this card going into the immediate future, though. We do have the end of a tough cycle approaching with the full moon in Capricorn. The next time we have a full moon in Capricorn won't be until next July, but you may be starting something now in this new moon in your own sign that brings something that you've been working on or something that's really important to you to a completion. Capricorn usually does do a lot of hard work, and they go uphill and they do a lot of climbing, a lot of advancement, a lot of effort goes into their achievements. So to me, if you've been in a rough cycle, if you've been just working, this says something is completing here, Scorpio, and during this particular new moon in your sign, you may be very well feeling like finally something is starting to give. Yeah, we got to move our crystals here because we're running out of room. Here we go, see? And we love this keyword for you, Scorpio, the keyword of power, the full moon approaching. So I'm telling you, the next full moon this month will be in the sign of Gemini on November 27th. And so I would say that when you come into that full moon at the end of this month, you'll really be stepping into a more powerful phase of your life. New moons start a 2-week cycle, right? And especially with yours being, you know, the sign of the month, it really increases your energy, increases your momentum. Let's get into some tarot next, and we're going to see what else Spirit has to tell us about your journey with the new moon. All right, so in the immediate past, we have the Queen of Wands here, Scorpio. And that to me, again, is very strong Leo energy. It brings up a lot of self-confidence, a lot of generosity. This could be really reminding you of your own self-worth. There's something that's coming to completion. You might have given help to someone, or they may have accepted help from you. You may have accepted help from them, vice versa. There's something on the heels of this new moon that, you know, has really helped you to step into your own personal power, your own personal magic. You know, she always has that little black cat, that which is to me a very strong symbol of magic. Let's get a clarifier on the Queen of Wands. Let's get a little deeper. And we do, oh, look at that. Scorpio, we have the Strength card coming up on top of her, double up that Leo energy. So if you have any Leo in your personal chart or a Leo in your life, that is very, very strong. You've really had to embrace a lot of your personal courage, a lot of your personal growth and success. You've had to really do some deep digging, some, you know, searching into your own heart, your own bravery, your own courage. I think you've also overcome a lot of your more negative sides, right? Because Scorpio is very intense, and I think balancing that intensity for you is very important during this time. And you're coming out of a phase where you've really had to embody a lot of personal discipline and structure, and being very courageous about how you proceed. Let's see what's coming up for the present column. Right, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're holding things close to the chest, along with that boundaries card, Scorpio. For the present, I do feel like you are very careful about who you trust. With that Pisces full moon energy coming in around this time, like I said, you've been feeling very vulnerable, very soft, very, you know, sensitive. And to me, the Four of Pentacles, it's a Capricorn energy card, right? This can really indicate, you know, what you're feeling is that you don't want to be taken advantage of financially or emotionally. So you're just playing your cards very close to the chest. You don't want it to be something where you get so, you know, stuck in a feeling like, oh gosh, I'm just going to be hurt. I'm going to be taken advantage of. You know, I have to be scared of everyone and everything. You certainly don't want it to be like that. But it is a time where it is okay to set those boundaries and really keep them in place, Scorpio. And we have the Eight of Cups. So I do feel, look at that. You know, you may be walking away from someone who has just violated your boundaries again and again. That's what I feel with this. There's definitely a sense of leaving some things behind. Eight of Cups usually shows that there was a structure. If it's a relationship, which it often is because it is the Cups, which is a more sensitive emotional suit. This was something where maybe for the most part, things were livable, they were okay. There might have been, a degree of stability, but it just wasn't what your soul truly needs, longs for, and deserves. So you may be saying, you know what, this is not working for me and I'm stepping away, and you're really putting a boundary around it. You're really saying, don't call me, don't write me, don't text me. I will text you if I want to talk to you, not the other way around. Let's get into some tarot for your future here, Scorpio. And look at that. I do feel like you'll be focusing a lot on your work, especially since we have the Capricorn moon. We have that power coming in. And here we go. We've got this Eight of Pentacles. So you may be very into your work in the next couple weeks, Scorpio. You may really be focusing on doing the best possible work that you can. And yes, if you are leaving behind something, kind of emotional or challenging, I think that that is also going to be a bit of a coping mechanism. Let's see what we have on top of the Eight of Pentacles. And look at that Wheel of Fortune. So, this isn't a bad instinct at all to go to your work. Not at all, because look at that. We've got that beautiful Jupiter energy. This helps open doors. It helps bring opportunities to you. Your sign itself is in the Wheel of Fortune. We do have Scorpio represented. So if you happen to have, we have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, all the fixed signs. So we had all that Leo in there, a lot of Leo in this reading. We've had some Capricorn in this reading, and of course you have shown up in your own reading as well. So I do feel that, whatever it is that you're leaving behind here during this new moon, it's as a result of you coming into your power, understanding yourself better, knowing your wants and needs, and being very courageous. Whereas maybe in the past you were more timid or more, nervous to make those moves. Now that you're, stepping into that power zone, you're like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to see something better. I'm ready to embrace what's fully meant to be mine. And as a result of doing that, you're bringing to an end this very difficult cycle that you were in. You're stepping into your power yet again. And then here we are, the doors are opening and focusing on work for now, over this next couple weeks and into the month ahead. And honestly, on to the next year, because I feel like this is a particularly strong new moon for you, especially. You're going to be feeling those doors of opportunity start to open, Scorpio. You might not have even known that could be a thing for you. You might have said, it's going to take a while for me to get back on track, after I've, left behind, a job or a relationship or a marriage or something. But I would say, Scorpio, before you know it, things are going to start moving in your favor much quicker than you think. Let's get a manifestation card on this to sum this up for you. Ooh, yes. Full moon in Pisces, forgive. And look at this, Scorpio. I just have to point out, we've had 2 of the full moon cards in Scorpio come up for your reading. Balancing spirituality and practicality on this one. And on this one, it just has the simple word of forgive. And I would say that this is absolutely forgiving yourself. Maybe you stayed in a situation or circumstance too long. Maybe you put up with bad behavior too long and you're just feeling really down on yourself. But this is time to forgive yourself. You did what you had to do while you did it. And this is also forgiving the others around you who were involved so that you can move on and really embrace all of the new beginnings that are coming your way. What a beautiful read, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have an amazing new moon. Take care.